Captain Dana Diamond, one of the 3 pilots who died after UPS Flight 2976 exploded during takeoff, is now back home. You can see here a group from Independent Pilots Association and UPS pilots saluting as the remains of Captain Diamond returned to his home in Texas. The other pilots on the plane include First Officer Lee Truitt and Captain Richard Wartenberg. Hello and thanks for joining us here at 6:30. I'm Alex Dieterer. Today, Louisville remembers people lost in road traffic deaths. More than 580 Kentuckians have lost their lives on the road so far this year. That's according to the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety. The annual event is held every November as a part of World Day of Remembrance for road traffic victims. WHAS11's Clarice Shaley and photojournalist Connie Offit heard from families grieving in Louisville tonight, and they join us live now at Union Station, where the event was held this year. Clarice.
Alex, there are so many families who have been hurt by these instances, whether that be from a hit and run or hit by an impaired driver. And some of those families were at this event today. I heard from Janet Heston, who lost her son almost 5 years ago near Iroquois Park. She says this event is also about honoring lives lost by advocating for change.
We are wanting safer speeds to be used. So this culture of people speeding like it's fun in Louisville needs to stop.
Heston is advocating for speeding cameras to be installed in the city. Representatives from Kentucky Transportation Cabinet and Metro Council and other groups made their pledges to bring change as well today. Louisville Representative Rachel Rorix says she plans to file a vehicular homicide bill this upcoming session. She also spoke about the hands-free devices bill that Senator Higdon also plans to file. Live at Union Station, Clarice Shaley, WHAS 11 on your side.
All right, thank you, Clarice. A man is dead after being shot inside an apartment in the Bashford Manor neighborhood early this morning. Just before 12:30 a.m., LMPD responded to reports of a shooting off Kemmons Drive where they found a man who had been shot. He was transported to U of L Hospital where he later died. There are no known suspects at this time, and LMPD's homicide unit is investigating. Anyone with information is encouraged to call the anonymous tip line. That number is 574-LMPD.
The ban will deny Kentuckians and our communities safe, regulated access to products that reduce stress and improve lives.
Kentucky's hemp industry is rallying together as they face a hemp ban next year. That means most CBD products used for health and wellness will be taken off the market. The ban was written into a spending bill passed by Congress to reopen the government after a 43-day shutdown. WHAS 11's Alexandra Goldberg has the call to action from business leaders and patients who use hemp on medicine.
It's a race against the clock for the hemp industry. Kentucky farmers and small business owners say they have just about a year to convince Washington to turn around a ban on hemp, CBD, and THC products that became written into law when the government reopened.
Within 1 year, Senator McConnell's hemp ban will wipe out the cannabinoid market entirely.
From the Kentucky farmers who harvest hemp.
And I watched the other day, boys come out of the building to go to work, come out of the house, go to work the other morning, and I'm sitting there thinking, you know, they got 2 months left.
To the Louisville business owners who sell CBD products for health and wellness.
The little 7-year-old who has brain cancer will no longer be able to get her full spectrum CBD products because it's the only way she is able to keep food down.
Kentucky's hemp industry joined in lockstep in protest of a ban that established a 0.4 milligram THC per content limit. That will effectively wipe these products, like gummies and oils, off the shelves nationwide.
This measure that was stuck into a massive bill to reopen government could not pass on its own merits.
The ban was a so-called Rider Amendment, backed by Senator Mitch McConnell, on the massive spending bill to reopen the government. Kentucky Representative Al Gentry says in an ironic twist, McConnell championed the law to legalize hemp years ago in the 2018 Farm Bill. McConnell said in a statement, quote, "I am proud to have championed this language that keeps these products out of the hands of children, secures the future of regulated hemp businesses, and keeps our promise to American farmers and law enforcement by clarifying the intention in the 2018 Farm Bill."
There is more people that this benefits than it hurts, and all we need is simple regulation.
Now, the hemp industry has until next November to get a new regulatory bill passed in our nation's capital. In Louisville, Alexandra Goldberg, WHAS11, on your side.
Before the spending bill passed in Washington, Senator Rand Paul drafted an amendment to remove the language impacting the hemp industry. He didn't get the support required from the Senate. Now that the federal government is reopened and many national museums open their doors again this weekend after the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. The Smithsonian's National Air and Space Museum started welcoming visitors on Friday, along with other national-run museums. The shutdown left tourists frustrated, yet not everything is back to normal yet. The FAA has approved more air traffic, but airlines are still being told to cancel about 3% of flights. And for the 42 million Americans who rely on SNAP, many won't be seeing their full benefits until Monday. But back here at home, complete food service assistance has been restored for over 500,000 Hoosiers. The Indiana Family and Social Services Administration announced yesterday it would start to issue SNAP benefits following the government reopening. Those eligible can expect the funds to be available on their EBT cards today, and the agency says this includes those whose regular issuance date has passed. Meanwhile, the debate of affordable health care still looms, as the Senate is expected to vote on it before the end of the year. Democrats and Republicans continue to be split on the matter.
We're not going to repeal Obamacare. We're going to fix Obamacare. Let's fix the cost of health care, which we can, instead of continuing to mask the cost with these massive subsidies.
I especially don't trust Donald Trump to care about this issue or to work on this issue. So this issue should have been solved months ago, and we have to do everything that we can to get this through and then negotiate something that works for Americans in the long term. I personally think our healthcare system is deeply broken.
With affordable health care tax credits expiring this year, millions are already seeing skyrocketed premiums. Republicans continue to float alternatives to tax credits, but no official legislation has been proposed. Many Democrats insist tax credits should be extended so that Congress can work to change the health care system in the coming years.